Beaverworks Diecast Racing, your source for diecast racing action. Welcome back, Diecast Racing fans and all you beaver lovers. We are here at the mid facility getting ready to do some off-road action, and we have got a super special one for you tonight. Beaverworks Diecast Racing and the Igloo Proving Grounds bringing you the next Stone Road Challenge, folks. There they are. We got two specially modified suspension vehicles to go down the course today. Check these out. These are fresh out of the race shop. Great off-road action at Beaverworks Diecast Racing. Vehicles.
HotWheels, Volkswagen Baja Bug.
From one of the team transport sets, I believe from last year, we've had this vehicle on the Stone Road once before, folks. 2 runs and it could not make it down. Here it is. It was too low. It was too much stuff on the bottom and just kept on binding up. Didn't make it the first time, so the race shop got a hold of it. We shaved off everything on the bottom and we added some decent suspension. Look at that thing bounce around. Just soft enough for the Stone Road. All right, we're going to try this beauty casting out with the new modification. Real riders with suspension and rubber tires on the Stone Road. This should be good.
HotWheels Clarin Custom.
Here's another fresh one out of the Beaverworks race shop. It's all jacked up, it's all painted up, and it's going to get mailed out after we try it on the Stone Road here. Look at the suspension on that guy. This is the ever-evolving guitar string suspension system that they're mastering at the Beaverworks race shop, and some beautiful badging from Rust Belt Racing. This thing is going to do great. They are up against the Stone Road Challenge, folks. This is the heavy off-road course at the Igloo Proving Grounds, and it wants to flip your truck. It wants to slow you down. It does not want to let you get to the end, but if you do, you get 1 point for a full run, 2 points for the fastest time, and 1 point for the longest distance. Run. All right, time to get this show on the Stone Road. We're starting off with the Volkswagen Baja Bug, run number 1. Here he goes. All right, off the line, and he's getting a better performance than the first time he was on this track already, making it through the deep stuff. Good time. Over top of the logs, picks a great run. Down over with an 8.64 time. Now, this is rubber tires on a real rider, folks. That's a great time. Out the bottom. All right, it's even low slung from the top down, bottom up cam here. Looking at coming through the bottom into the zone, kind of backed up a little bit there, and we ended up with a bonus distance of 20.5 centimeters. What a great looking run. Checking it out on the Igloo replay. This is where we get to see that cool suspension bouncing around, getting all that bottom chassis all shaved up so it is nice and smooth over the surface. This time, first try, makes it all the way to the bottom. This is real rider with a low slung. Not bad. Great looking bounce out the bottom and still makes it with a great time. Awesome looking casting and an awesome looking run done by the race shop. 8.64 time at 20.5 centimeter distance. Run 2. All right, first run for this crazy looking mud Clarin. This is the Beaverworks race shop, super modified McLaren F1, all jacked up on those tires and the soft suspension on the big wheels. Look at it go. It's doing a great run all the way out the bottom and comes out with a 7.72 time on the first try. Not bad. Perfect looking run from the mud Clarin. That thing looks excellent. Checking out the top down, bottom up cam. Getting all that groovy race angles as we're showing you how that suspension is bouncing around. Checking out the distance. It's going to be 18.5 centimeter bonus distance on that one. All right, Igloo replay is what you're looking for, folks. Let's watch that suspension work. Coming down, and they did some time. You got to make it just soft enough. And if you have the regular castings with the big wheels, well, they go down fast, but they are not stable. It's a dice roll. This right here, you get the best of both worlds. It's going to bounce you around. It's going to make it soft and get you to the bottom like the mud Clarin. Look at that. 7.72 time and an 18.5 centimeter distance, and that's going to give the mud Clarin round number 1 with 3 points. Got the fastest time. Not by much. It's close. There's that excellent looking Ford Galaxy that came off the original Beaverworks opening. Beaverworks International, folks, Gravity Throttle Racing. Well, folks, we were in the RU Truck and 2 tournament. We had a great round when we were in there. D-Man pulling off an excellent drift here in this round, and in round number 1 out of 8, we got the win. He was able to pull off a good stable run all the way through that, but after 8 rounds, there was one round we saw something shiny in the corner. We ended up with a DNF, and the points race was so close, we didn't quite make it into the finals, but still, check out Gravity Throttle Racing for the rest. Monster Motorsports, we were in the Koopa Cabana Viper Edition, and wow, we sent a fat car into their track apparently, and it was too big to make it out of the start gate for a round or two there, and we ended up with a couple of DNFs over there as well, so didn't do so good, but still, check out the rest of the Viper Edition over at Monster Motorsports with the big news. Junkyard Joust, Apocalypse Joust, Baby Cookie finally announcing the Beaverworks team. There it is. We sent in a 5-car team of monsters, and we were able to make it through the semifinals after we did some bashing on the track. There's the Hammered Beaver right there. That was the one car, and then the hero of the show, Beaver Muth. Look at the damage. He's ripping cars apart and knocking full transports off the track. We are on to the semifinals over at Junkyard Joust. Get over there and check that out.
Sup everybody, Lester here. Now, imagine this is you, and now this is you in a sweet looking Beaverworks Diecast Racing t-shirt or hoodie over at the new Beaverworks store.
That's right, folks. Finally, you could be walking around with a flaming bug-eyed beaver head on your chest right now.
Just go over to the Beaverworks Diecast Racing homepage, scroll over to the store tab, and you can click and browse through all of the selection of pure t-shirt glory.
Great way to help out the channel and look awesome too, just like all of us. Beaverworks Diecast Racing merch now available. Run 3. All right, second run for this crazy looking Baja Bug. We left the casting original on the outside just to show that you take these real riders right out of the factory because they look excellent and actually make them perform. And this bug is performing good now, all the way down to the bottom with a 7.92 time this time, but still makes a little bit of distance on the end too, because the bonus distance is a bonus thing we're doing here at the Stone Road now. Checking out top down, bottom up cam, there he is, all the way through and into the sand trap at the end, folks. Now let's get a distance on how far he made it this time, 16 centimeters. Not quite as far as last time, but still might be enough, and off he goes, checking out the Igloo replay. Last time for the Volkswagen, and again, you can watch that suspension bouncing around, helping to keep him stable. He's not getting crazy, and he's still got enough slide on the bottom end to make it through the deep stuff. There he is over the log, still bouncing, didn't go upside down, didn't get stuck in the rocks, and makes a full run. All right, round number 3 gets a 7.92 time and a 16 centimeter distance. Round 4. All right, here we go with the second run on the Mud Clarin. First run was just a feeler. Now he's going to let it all hang out. Let's see what he can do. All right, that thing's off the start. Great looking run. Straight as an arrow all the way through. Good control. 6.48 time. Fast. Yeah, he beat his last time and made that look excellent. That was nice and smooth. He could have been sucking back at Timmy's all the way down there and made it to the bottom. Did a great job. Mud Clarin, 14.5 centimeters distance out the end. Didn't quite get the much distance out the end there, apparently, bouncing around. Suspension right there, look at that. It's sinking in. He's making it nice and smooth. Just rolling over top of that aggregate, over top of the logs, no problem. And over the line at the end. What an awesome looking run on an awesome looking build from the Beaverworks Race Shop. That was the Mud Clarin. He's going to be the points leader in this one with a total of 6 points, getting the fastest time both round 1 and 2, but didn't get the longest distance. That went over to the Volkswagen. There it is, folks, the McLaren F1 custom out of the Beaverworks Race Shop. This one's going to go off to 905 Diecast for the super-sized supercar. We're going to have links in the description for that. Make sure you get over and check that out. There's that excellent looking Volkswagen from the Team Transport with the suspension all customed out from the race shop. There it is, folks. That is a demonstration of what suspension can do on the Stoned Road. This week's episode was brought to you by the Beaverworks Race Shop. Folks, we have got cars coming out of the race shop going all over the world for different tracks. Make sure you check them out. Links are going to be in the descriptions, and all from the Beaverworks Race Shop. Now that you've got all that good information, folks, we've got a special announcement for you. We're going to take you up to the top of the mountain and give you the details. How's it going, folks? Lance here. I have some awesome news today. We know how much all you enjoy the rocky, bouncy action you get on the Stone Road Challenge. Well, now you builders get your chance. The brass has finally proved this long-awaited event, your chance at building an off-roader and getting a shot.